Holy schmozzle, check this dude out.
Look at its horns.
I can't zoom in any further, this camera is rubbish. Good morning.
Welcome back to our channel, guys. If you're new around here, I'm Sally and this is Ed. So at the moment we're traveling through Mongolia, and today we are in Khövsgöl Lake, which is in the very north of Mongolia.
So Khovsgol Lake is the biggest freshwater lake in Mongolia. It holds 2% of the world's water. We're 121 kilometers from the Russian border, which is even better because we're getting pumped for Russia. We could pretty much walk.
I think we could take a boat to Russia on this lake. So realistically, had we have known that, we could have just crossed over to Russia by boat on this lake, and that would have been a really cool story. How did you get into Russia? Just crossed in via a lake in Mongolia?
Kayak.
Oh. But yes, we are at this beautiful lake, and it is such a sunny day, and we are so excited to go and do some exploring. So the lake is super remote. It is located in the very north of Mongolia. Let's just wait for this boat to go past. So getting here can be a little bit tricky. As far as we know, the only way you can really get here is either by doing a tour or by hiring a private van. We were doing a 21-day tour with Dragoman, so that's how we got here today. If you didn't want to be doing like a longer organized tour, most of the guest houses here in Mongolia are able to organize tours for you. We actually stayed at a really amazing guest house in Moran. The name was Sarah's Guest House, and she organizes tours here. So if you didn't have as much time, you can fly into Moran and then organize a tour from there to come here for just a couple days.
So when you get to Khovsgol Lake, there's loads that you can see and do. You can go horse riding, trekking, swimming, canoeing, you can hire a speedboat. There's all sorts of things you can come and see and do here. We are going to be hiring a kayak, going for a bit of a trek, but first, coffee.
So much better. It's all gone!
That was honestly the best coffee we've had in days.
So long! We feel amazing!
I can feel it rushing through me. So good. Oh my goodness, this ground is all over the place. All right, we're caffeinated, we're good. Quickly stop by the Gyrt to get some, what are we getting?
We need sunscreen and insect repellent, and I might need to change my dress so we can go for a hike.
We're doing that, then we've got kayaking this afternoon.
It's gonna be a great day!
You just can't make this stuff up. The water's so flat, it's these incredible colors. It's just so damn nice.
I know, you almost don't feel like you're in Mongolia. The water's crystal clear and it looks super blue. Like out there's all these beautiful turquoise colors. But then inside the forest, it's all green and it's super luscious. Just like such a mesh of all these like stunning colors in one place. I don't know. This is not what we were expecting Mongolia to be like at all.
Alrighty guys, we're out bushwalking, but we are starting to hear the rumble of the thunder and a few drops are starting to come down. We're really optimistic though, because there's been a few times recently when we've been out doing things and it's just had a bit of a downpour for 15 minutes or so, but then it clears up afterwards. So hopefully we're still gonna get to go kayaking this afternoon.
Where's the other side? Oh, life jackets are hard. So Ed was totally right. That rain was completely short-lived. The sun has come back out and it's an absolutely beautiful day once again. It is a little bit windy out here, so we're not in the main lake. This is sort of an inlet that we're on right now because the main lake is really windy, and the lady we hired the kayaks from warned us that if we went out on the main lake, we might drift away to sea. And
we can't drift away to sea, it's a lake.
Okay, we can't drift away to sea because it's a lake. But then we might drift away, and the lake is really, really big, so we've opted to just kayak in this inlet. But it is really beautiful because we can see the lake behind us, and then just in front of us we've got mountains, and it's really pretty. Good morning guys, we've just woken up from our very last stay here in Khövsgöl Lake, and unfortunately this was our last night stay in a yurt as well. We're a bit sad about that. Now we've got a 3-day journey back to Ulan-Bator.
We do have one of my highlights of Mongolia coming up in possibly the next video.
Yes! So stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that. Goodbye.
Lift! Throw it in the bag! Ah!
Thank you so much.
Anyways guys, it is time for us to get back on the bus, and it is going to be about a 10-hour drive today, so we're going to end this here because it's hard to make 10 hours on a bus exciting.
It's exactly what it sounds like, 10 hours on a bus.
On a bus.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here, this is Sally and I'm Ed.
Hey guys!
And at the moment we're traveling all the way from Sydney to London without getting on a single airplane.
And so far we've made it all the way to Mongolia, as you can probably tell by this video if you've watched it all the way up until this point. We're in Mongolia! Yay. And we got here without flying. So if you haven't already done so, please make sure you subscribe down below, give this video a like, and we will see you in the next video.